Yeah, Maureen, what do you think about today's presentations and today's conference, today's forum?
I think it's a really excellent idea for school owners to get together at a conference like this and share ideas and work together and share their problems and their solutions. I know that sometimes we're in competition with each other, but I really believe if we work together collaboratively, together we will get a better solution for our teachers and of course for our students. And what we want always is the best solution for our students. Delegates here have been so friendly, so welcoming, so many ideas, so many questions. So I think it's been a really successful event today.
Yeah, so you had two talks today in two different, in freelance section and in business section.
I did.
Can you just tell us a bit about your presentations in both sections?
Okay, in the freelancer section I was talking about a CPD strategy, continual professional development strategy for freelancers, because if you work in a language teaching organisation, discussion on questions that the delegates themselves brought, come to a school owners forum in Moscow and say this should be your priority, development and supporting their staff and ensuring that their staff get as much training and development as they can. So I hope I've been able to bring a couple of ideas of how.
Can you tell us about your today's, so with Dmitry Nikitin School, so can
In tomorrow?
Yeah, yes.
On Saturday, the title of the day is Can We Manage Performance in, and we're going to try and define some golden rules for you think, oh well, I manage performance, I do this and this, but teachers explore what teachers really want their managers to do, to say what they think are the best ways to approach performance management and put in a little bit of theory into that discussion as well.
Yeah, you're working at Aston University, so can you just tell us about everyone?
Time for the International House organisation, and I in fact started working in International House London as a receptionist because I trained as a primary school teacher and I decided this wasn't the career for me, so I wanted to change. I saw an advertisement for a receptionist speaking one other language. I had some French, a little bit of German, so I applied for a job as a receptionist and I got the job as a receptionist, and I didn't even know private language schools existed. And suddenly I'm in this environment with really creative people, with John and Brita Haycraft, the founders of International House World, who are so dynamic. And I was just so excited. And John Haycraft himself, the founder of IH London, actually gave me the money to do the teacher training course to become a language teacher, because he felt I could do this. And so I've worked as a teacher in the UK and overseas, as an academic manager, director of studies, director of teacher training. I've written the management module for the Aston University Masters, and I've also written the online suite of management training modules currently offered by IH World. I'm an online tutor, an e-learning specialist, and whole school development and teacher development. That's really my area.
And are you responsible in maybe in any ways for some self-test assessment? I mean, maybe for CIE or for FCE, or maybe you are given some instructions for teachers about them, maybe for IELTS also?
I think in terms of teacher development, do you mean?
Yeah, and maybe also directly, maybe you have some, I'm not sure about, maybe anyway, some connections with IELTS. You know some basic rules that we need teachers to know.
assessing their own performance, and teachers evaluating themselves as reflective professionals. There's a very good teacher competency framework produced by Cambridge, and there's a very good teacher competency framework produced by Equals. So teachers could have a look at those and self-evaluate themselves and say, I think I'm strong in this area. Maybe ask their manager then to evaluate them and see where the differences are, and that can be then the area where you as a teacher. It takes a long time.
Yeah.